Hello friends, we'll be discussing a new chapter today. We'll be understanding the meaning and definition of joint venture. What exactly joint venture means and what do we have in it is what we'll be understanding right now. So when we speak about joint venture, it is a different kind of relationship as compared to the partnership accounts. Now, when we speak about business or rather business transactions, we have different relationships when it comes to any kind of business or accounting or financial transaction. It can be a relationship between the buyer and the seller, which is also known as creditor and debtor. And according to that, there is a different relationship between partners. There is a different relationship between the company and the owners and the management and the employees, employee-employer relationship. Similar to all these relations, we have one more relation which is known as a joint venture relationship. Now, what it exactly means has been mentioned down here. Let's read it out for you. Now, this chapter will give you, or rather this meaning and definition will give you the first topic. That means two or more people join in together and they join in for a specific purpose. That means this venture is created only when there is a specific target to achieve. On the verge of achieving this target, there are certain profit and losses that has to be shared in the agreed ratio by them. So as you know that there is a business transaction after all, so there will be profit, there will be risk, there will be loss that has to be shared in the agreed ratio. It can be equally, it can be at the mutual ratio, whatever they have decided. But the main reason for the joint venture is to achieve a specific target. Not a complete business to be run, but there is a certain target to achieve for which you can go ahead and merge with some other people or merge with some other group and then figure out how to go ahead with this joint venture. So that kind of relationship is known as a joint venture here. It has a contractual agreement. That means there is a contract. The contract will have all the details of the joint venture. That means when it started, when is it going to end, what are you exactly going to deal with, who are the parties to the contract, etc., etc. will have a contractual agreement there. It has a specific duration. As it is a contractual agreement, yes, there will be a specific duration for it. You will know by what time this is supposed to get over, by what date, by what month, by what year this is going to get over. Usually it is for months and it can also stretch out for like years depending on the kind of target you have to achieve. Now, whenever two parties merge together, it might be possible that one of the parties has a firm named after them. Now, that name is not going to be used when this kind of joint venture happens. So this will be only for a specific reason, and this will happen without the usage of the existing firms. Both the parties or any parties to the joint venture cannot use the name of their own firm. Now, the two or more parties who join in together, they are ideally known as joint venturers or co-venturers. These are the two names that we have here, and in the whole chapter we'll be dealing with these kind of people itself. Now, this expires on the completion of the project. That means whatever the target is, once that is done, once that is achieved, your joint venture stands completed, and that's the closure of your joint venture there. So that's how it can be. It can be like, for example, if I have to give you, a joint venture can be for a construction of a building. A joint venture can be a construction for a road. A joint venture can be a construction of any kind of services that you want to provide for a limited time, etc., etc. So whenever a joint venture happens, these are the pointers that you have to understand. First of all, it will be a contractual agreement. It will be for a specific target. It will be for a specific duration. The parties are known as joint venturers or co-venturers, and this joint venture stands closed when the objective or the target has been achieved. So this is what you should know when it comes to meaning and definition of joint venturer. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and keep subscribing to Ekeeda.